Hello there and welcome to some Imperator Rome. I'm starting a campaign as Goritenia. I would like to form Crete. I think it's a fun idea to build Crete very tall. It's a nice island in the middle of the Mediterranean. It'd be interesting to see how big we can get it. If we can make this this area here a great power. And we're going to be doing Iron Man mode. And we're just going to be doing normal difficulty and such. Gortinia, very, very good. Alexander the Great. In Babylon 18 years ago, the Aged, the great guy, King Alexander, died suddenly at the age of 32. In the 5 years preceding his death, his continuing military successes had reshaped the world as known to the Greeks, his empire stretching uninterrupted from Egypt to the Indus. The shock of Alexander's early death and his lack of a chosen successor sent shockwaves through the hierarchy of satraps and generals who attended him, splintering his empire into elements ruled by these potentates, styled as the Diadochi. For many years, they and their successors have been locked in a bitter struggle over the future of the empire, drawing all nations within their sphere of influence into the conflict. The wars of the Diadochi will surely continue. Perhaps it is up to Gortinia to decide how they will end. Yes, the die is cast. So you have a lot of empires now. Phrygia, Egypt, the Macedons over here. These guys just they broke up, alright. But we want to care about ourselves. What we want to do is we want to get these, because these are heavy ships, and heavy ships allow us to do something right here called Port Raid. Oh yes, port raiding will be great. But let's put up this army as much as we can. We want soldiers, so let us add to this here. Let's get some extra guys. Base cost of 6. We have the manpower. Let's just get as many troops as we can. Well, not maybe not. We'll see how this affects our income first. An omen, let's go for manpower recovery speed. We are going to be very low for quite a while. And let's go for 3 idea slots. I would like morale of armies. I would like actual tax commerce. Could be very useful right about now. Monthly general loyalty, improve opinion and maximum monthly ruler popularity. Loyalty subject states. Let's go for national slave output, get some more shekels going on, and national commerce income to help fund our army. Now we are Hellenic and we are Cretan. Mostly citizens, some slaves, and a lot of freemen. We also have a slave nation, these guys right here, who should help us with gaining strength. Now this guy over here, not sure how strong he is, but let us have a look at where are missions and such. Missions are here. The matter of Greece. Our fortunes await in foreign lands. The Greece region has been considered part of our borders, yet much of it remains beyond our control. Make sure that it is brought under influence. Let's not go about Greece just yet. That's quite a lot of hard work to be doing when I do want to build tall. Places like Naxos could one day become part of our island group, or Rhodes, or this province of Crete over here. Oh, so Crete is part of Greece, they reckon. Alright, well, Crete is what I care about, so let's try and get all these guys done. Open diplomacy. You are allied to Knossos. This guy here. Does Knossos have slave states? He does. So we'd have to fight all 3 of these guys. That's 9,000 men. Oh wait, you're actually in between us and there. And you're allied to that guy. Alright, great. So we can take on those with their 6,000. Let's go fabricated claim. Province of Crete. An invention. Let's go for supply limits. Import value. National tax. Yes, please. Improve the claims fabrication speed. Not really. Diplo rep. Perhaps. I don't want to spend all my money though. Monthly food modifier. No, let's just go for things that might affect our income. I don't think national tribesman output affects income, does it? Do tribesmen do something else? Oh, they do increase the base tax. Alright, great. Well, we don't terribly have many of them, so let's go without that for now. Trade route has disappeared. Well, as for these guys, let's give them a commander. The best man for the job is either of you two. Zoki kid and your family, but you're neither of you are major houses. Let's go for you. You're at the top of the list. You can do the job. Alliance offer from who? That guy. I decline your offer. However, we could try and ally somebody on this far end of the map for defensive reasons. No, let's not, because I do want to take over this entire island. What about somewhere like you? Could we? No, we could not. Anybody else around these areas? Rhodes. Rhodes could be my friend. Let's become friends with Rhodes. An outside power. I'm sure they could get the men to come over here. Now you're not part of. Yeah, you're part of the Asia, but that is part of Crete. So we are going to want that from Rhodes. There's not any time left. Who's Lycurgus? Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, not happening, buddy. Definitely not happening. So we can still afford more men. So let us increase our troop number so we can overwhelm these forces a little bit more. Very good. And we're going to be going with the skirmishing tactic. Shock and awe. We're going to go in there with superior numbers and we are going to fuck them up. The treasury of you child's Zotokid. Is that me? No. It's this guy here, the general, of course. It seems Zoti Kid has gotten his hands on a lot of wealth as he has started investing a great deal of silver into building a reputation for himself lately. Though it is unclear exactly where he found these riches, his efforts are surprisingly effective. With his increased popularity, he has started vying for more powerful position, shamelessly comparing himself to our Archon. That's me! He'll quiet down in time, or time to share with the rest of us. We gain some tyranny and we gain some gold. He loses loyalty. He loses loyalty either way, but this gains him a lot of popularity. And corruption. And money. Let's go with that. I don't need some tyranny. I don't need to be known as a fucking tyrant. Alright, so these guys aren't going to be ready for a little while. So we're just going to have to try and stockpile in some extra men here. An Oracle of Delphi. The Oracle of Delphi has been the rise and fall of many legendary heroes. Ill tidings arrive from the Oracle with a messenger bearing news of the bad times to come, unless Goritania is to get a new leader. The nobles of our society start looking at me, Machanidas, with skeptical eyes, as the Oracle himself has said he is ill-befitting a leader. Maybe it's time to change our leadership. A large ceremony will be held to appease the gods. We will convince our friends and countrymen the Oracle is wrong, or outdated superstitions. Oh, so I can't just willingly... Alright, well, we'll pay to have a feast then, and hope that the gods can forgive us. Divine response! The ceremony to appease the gods continued for several days until finally we got the response we were hoping for. It seems Apollo has been appeased by our actions and has intervened on behalf of myself to make sure he will continue ruling in the light of the gods. That's good. I do appreciate Apollo being the man to come to our rescue. If you are unaware, I live in a house powered by solar power. I'm completely off the grid, and solar power is my power here. So Apollo coming out to help us is great help. Let's actually name this child here after Apollo. Apollos. You can't just name after a god like for like, can you? It's a bit much, but we can name him Apollos. Was that even my son? Children and Apollos, of course. Can I rename this guy? No. Also, I do have a wife, terrific. I don't have any other family members though, so we should try and breed as much as we can. Schemes, this is me, and I am siphoning funds. Okay, I don't mind doing that. Siphoning funds is fine. A governor policy, increase tax rates. What else could we do here? I wouldn't mind more manpower if there's something here we can do to get it. Acquisition of wealth. Borderlands, local manpower plus 2.5%. I'm not sure that'll actually increase much at all. 31. So 35. 36. It gives us an extra 1 man per month. And that 1 man could make the difference. That's 12 men a year. 12 men per year. We're also, when a time comes for battle, we are going to increase our army maintenance. Right now, though, it costs us. We're not going to do it just yet. We'll do it a lot closer to a potential battle, and hopefully be able to take over both of these fuckers. And with that additional strength, hopefully we can snowball through these other gentlemen. They've got 7,000 between them. I'm sure he don't have any other allies yet. He does. The green guy. He's friends with the green guy, who does have a subject to that guy. Oh, right. So that's 8, 11. That's actually 14. We have 13 with these gentlemen here. Alright, maybe I do want to ally this side of the island. Just for now. Because if we can get rid of all of these fuckers here, then we can deal with them later. Because I might be able to take on all of these people at once. I, however, lack the manpower for any other divisions right now. Otherwise, I would build more. I would. But hopefully we can go in, destroy one big army, and then from there not have to worry anymore. What is this? The Art of the Deal. Well, isn't that a terrific name for a book? Members of the mercantile faction have something of a reputation regarding the price of their support. It came therefore as no surprise at all when Simon Ides, leader of the patricians of Gortania, approached us with a glint in his eye. What does he do? Mercantile faction will back me for 2 years. Unnecessary expense. Now let's get his backing for the sake of 6.5 gold. It's only a small, minor bribe. I just hope that all of these guys, particularly this guy, doesn't want to join in. We'll see, and then if he does, hopefully my guys will join in. But we now have our claim. So let's see about declaration of war. They would all join, but all of my friends would join me too. So we're going to have a civil war in Crete. Enemy allies includes Rhodes. Are you kidding me? Fucking Rhodes! Since when is Rhodes on this? No, you're only in an alliance with him. Defensive League. Ah, Rhodes is in the Defensive League. Well, Rhodes isn't too powerful. Who does Rhodes not like? Are you sure we can't ally you over in Greece? You are sure. Could have ally you, but you're already at war. You're not, but I can't get to you. Somebody over here. Dissolve the alliance. Offer the alliance with this gentleman, perhaps. Now that guy there is the only one I could potentially ally. And he's not terribly useful, but he would be a distraction for their forces. They have a navy, but mine is much smaller, so I couldn't really stop them at all. Some of these guys also have their own navies. See, I can move 10,000 in there straight away and destroy them. As for you, I need a lot of gold to hire you. Okay, Rhodes has thrown a spanner in the works here, but they only have 1,000 men. Open diplomacy. Okay, apparently they have 4 cohorts. Alright, well, let's go for it. Let's just go for it. I want all of my friends to join in here. Rhodes is the only out of place nation. Let's do it. Confirm. Good. Now my 10,000 men are going to go straight in here. And let's increase the funding for the army right about now. Good. They haven't joined as of yet. Really, I have to go over here? Good, we have engaged in battle, we have reinforcements on the way, and these guys have not joined. That's an excellent start. Have they joined? It looks like Rhodes has joined. But these guys aren't going to last over here. They might have the drop on me now, but we got a lot of reinforcements incoming. In fact, they don't have the drop on me. I would win this battle, but let's have allies involved so that I lose fewer manpower. If they even arrive on time, that is. Excellent, we have victory. And again. Well, let's detach a siege. Wait, where are my forces? Oh, right, of course, we went over here. Well, I want to... Excellent, enemies are all captured up. So I'm going to besiege these guys because, well, That's what I want to do. And hopefully my allies will be able to deal over here. We'll not be doing any storming because we simply do not have the manpower for anything like this. But what we will start is, let's have a look at you. You have Casus Belli everywhere. Well, let's go for fabricated claim on this guy here, because he's going to be next. And hopefully he'll come with some good allies that I can take land from as well. I might even be able to take the land from Rhodes, but they do have that superior navy. Plus there's some pirates right here. But if we could land here, that would help us out a lot. The Olympic Games! Once more, the renowned Olympic Games are due to occur in the city of Olympia. The traditions surrounding these games are ancient, reputedly dating back to the days of mighty Heracles himself, and they are an occasion in which all of Greece rejoices. It is our custom to send the proudest, most able young Gortinian athletes to compete on our behalf. We believe we have found two ideal candidates, a well-muscled brute of a man by the name of Shremondes, and a stout fellow who calls himself Simonides. Which of these fine athletes should we send to compete in the games? He's a researcher. They're both researchers. But you are younger, so we're going to send Cremondes. Excellent. I'm sure we'll win the war without Cremondes in the front lines. Excellent, 42%. We'll win this surely soon, and then we'll peace out these guys taking their land. Interesting. Macides is ill. That is a shame, and we do now lack a researcher, so let us pick the best person for the job. Excellent. Unconventional politics. Our stance on corruption has ruffled quite a few feathers among some senators who still have a rather grey view of morality. Keb Alinos has requested that we back a changing constitution. Ironically, his request comes back with the promise of quite a sizable sweetener. So we get a lot of money out of this. Let's do it. We don't mind corruption. And we have won the siege of Lyctos, which gives us 2 pops. No, it doesn't. It gives us 1 in slaves. We've gained 1 bunch of slaves. That's not bad. But let us now go over to here and enslave some more folk. Excellent. We have captured another enemy. Let's have a look at our prisoners, shall we? Characters. Imprisoned. So what can we do with these gentlemen here? Can I ransom them back for some money? No, I can release them. Alright, let's see if I can piece out this guy separately. So I want to piece out... Wait, am I looking at the wrong... No. We're at war with all these people. Really? Oh yeah, you. I want your land. But I don't want to piece out you. Good. As for this though, our enemies... Let's go for lowering aggressive expansion. Excellent. We have gained a province, which will increase our income and manpower. We're now up to 42 men gained per month. It also comes with a fortress, which I do not need to be funding. So let us... let's disband that. Also giving us some money. Terrific. We've just got to siege out these guys, and then... Whoa, Olympics concluded. The Great Olympic Games have come to an end, with much rejoicing and celebration. The highlight of this year's Games was during the prestigious chariot race. The Synoris Leostratos saved a fellow competitor from almost certain death when his chariot was overturned in the dusty mayhem of the race. Overall, the victor declared was Philetarios Attalid of Phrygia. Oh, a Phrygian won the Olympics. Interesting. A first-time winner of the Olympics, whose brawn and vitality and Heraclean vigor are beyond compare. He'll go down in the annals of history as a champion of the Olympiad. That's you then, sir. This man here, 29 years old, is an Olympic champion. Well, better luck next time. We did send somebody and they just weren't good enough, it seems. Anyway, let's finish off this war here. We'll get this out of the way and then hopefully we'll be ready to go after this gentleman with our army, which is still fully manned at 10,000. Very good. But we'll get rid of this side of the island, then we can break our alliances here and then move on to them. Also, Rhodes, I do like the idea of going after them. I just want that one island. Who else are we at war with? Oh, we're at war with the mainland a little bit as well. Okay, well, let us send some troops by ship. Create a new unit, yes. Just you three, you're going over to the ships and hopefully not sinking in the ocean on your way. Right, embark army, let's go. Hopefully we can just land from over here. I see 6 ships and they are going to right, they're coming straight in here. Well, let's leave. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I wouldn't mind getting rid of those guys. But they got 2 navies here now. Now let's go out and see if we can do it again. Alright, looks like we might be able to. Oh shit, I left the army behind. You stupid fucker. How would you leave the army behind? How? How do you do it? Oh shit, they are here again. Let's get back into port. Incompetent storage. Distraught officials from the province of Crete are reporting that a not insubstantial portion of the province's grain reserves have been allowed to fester and rot away due to the ineffably incompetent practices used to store them. Local people are in uproar at their toil being wasted so frivolously and worry about having to go hungry. There's only some grain, crucified handlers. No, let's just see that his proper standards are followed. Alright, back to the ship. We want to try and land out here. And we have 1, gaining us 3 pops enslaved. Well, fuck yes. Okay, army. How many have they got on there? They got 3,000 there themselves. Oh, shit. Well, that's not too great. Yeah, that's a death sentence. Well, what if we were to go around and just go onto Rhodes proper? That is not good. Please survive and get out of there. Please leave. Alright, the Navy's gone and so does 3,000 men. That's a huge loss. That is a huge loss. That's going to be a struggle to recover from. Yeah, all of his allies are mainlanders, so we don't need to worry about them. Let's just try and peace out this war. Thank you. The war is over, and we will lower our aggressive expansion down to 0. But that is very bad. What's this? Is a city. Settlements, settlements, city. Oh good, we now own 2 cities. But it's going to take us a very long time to get those 4,000 men back. Luckily though, we still have more men than our neighbour here. So when we come back next time, we will be going after him. Prisoners abroad? Oh well. Ransom him? From the States. I don't know who you are. Still, if he was one of my guys, let's do it. Can I then take my... No, don't have any prisons. Alright, well, that'll do for this episode. When we come back, we are going to try to take Pressos and go through this island. I will truce break if I have to against these guys to take them. But yes, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this content. I hope you continue to follow it further. If you want to support the channel further, there is a Discord server down below. There's also a Patreon link. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.